Well, folks, it's finally that time of year. The 2024 NFL Combine has arrived, and for the Arizona Cardinals, it's a perfect chance to get an up-close look at the premier prospects that they are going to use their double-digit draft picks on come April. And with 6 picks in the top 100, the Cardinals have plenty of ammunition to work with, but the belle of the ball, the crown jewel, of course, is that 4th overall pick they earned from their dismal 2023 season. I think we're all in agreement. Certainly we have it sourced on PHNX Cardinals. Ohio State's Marvin Harrison Jr. will be the pick for the Arizona Cardinals should he make it to pick 4. But what happens if he doesn't make it? What happens, God forbid, if he's a New England Patriot? Then the Cardinals, well, they have a decision to make. I'm Johnny Venerable, and this is PHNX Cardinals, Johnny on the Spot. The receiver position, it's embedded in our blood, our DNA as Arizona Cardinal fans. The best players in this franchise, they were pass catchers. From Larry Fitzgerald and Quan Bolden, and most recently DeAndre Hopkins, we love our wideouts here in the desert. It fits the mold. Playoff teams of years prior always had star-studded receiving corps. Even guys like Michael Floyd and Steve Breston, over 1,000 yards, right? For some of the most high-profile teams in the history of this franchise. Well, you fast forward to 2023, and when the Cardinals were winning games, they weren't winning with big-time wide receiver play. Respectfully, they were winning with offensive line play and running the football. And maybe it's a coincidence, or maybe not, 2 of their most impressive victories at the end of the season, beating both playoff-bound Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, came with supremely gifted offensive line play, efficient quarterback play from Kyler Murray, and a run game. And we're told on PHNX Cardinals, that's kind of how the Cardinals want to win moving forward. And who can blame them? Kyler Murray looked fantastic, elevating everybody around him. Michael Wilson's poised for a pop year. Trey McBride should be an all-pro tight end in 2024. So if you're sitting there at pick 4 for the Arizona Cardinals, is it really a tough decision? I know everybody is infatuated with Malik, Nabers, and Odunze. Hell, Daniel Jeremiah of NFL.com said those 2 prospects are better than any tackle prospect. But for the Arizona Cardinals and how they want to win games moving forward, I truly believe they view Marvin Harrison Jr. as the exception. You don't need a beachfront property, but if you can get one, and you can get one at the right time, a la MHJ at pick 4, you do it. But for, the dog days of the year, when you need to be able to drive your kids to school, might not be a bad idea to be in suburbia at the top of a cul-de-sac, in a nice neighborhood. Conventional, yes, but economically friendly. That's what a tackle does for the Arizona Cardinals yet again. I mean, Paris Johnson Jr. doesn't get the headlines of Will Anderson Jr., but I'm going to tell you right now, he's more impactful for the Arizona Cardinals than Anderson Jr. was for the Texans. Yeah, I said it. Over 1,100 pass snaps last year, impact player, cornerstone player, and the Cardinals got him at pick 6. And with all due respect to Paris, I think guys like Joe Alt and maybe Alu Fashanu are better prospects this year. So if you're talking about Kyler Murray and setting him up for success, $52 million cap hit each of the next couple of years, is it better to have receivers, yes, who are big-time game breakers, or is it better to have 2 stud bookend tackles? For the first time in recent history, the Cardinals are winning games because of physicality, because of line of scrimmage play. I think that travels well in 2024. Look at the teams that were advancing deep into the postseason. The Detroit Lions, 2 first-round tackles. Yes, their receiving core was talented, Jamison Williams and company, Amon-Ra St. Brown, but it started with what was up front. And I truly believe the Cardinals are going to emulate that. They want to emulate that. The fact of the matter is this, DJ Humphrey's injury, and we wish DJ nothing but the best, it expedited the Cardinals' need to grab a left tackle early and often in the 2024 NFL draft. So when you're watching the Combine this year, I know it's easy to get your popcorn and saddle up close to the television and you watch the pass catchers and they're doing the gauntlet drill and it's fantastic television. But maybe stay a little extra and watch the big heavies move around and think to yourself, man, you know what? That's what's going to win NFL games for this franchise come December and January here in Arizona.